My Samsung Galaxy froze. What can I do?
If you had a Samsung Galaxy 5, I would have said getting a Galaxy 6 would fix it.
I know the Galaxy 5 had problems freezing, but I have the Galaxy S6.
The problem could be the Android OS or an installed app.
If it were obviously an app, once I rebooted it, I'd remove that and reinstall it from the Google Play Store.
I find it ironic how often removing the battery fixes the problem on some smartphones, like unplugging devices from the wall for a hard reboot.
The Samsung S6 or S6 Edge battery is almost impossible to remove. That option, though, was an option for the earlier Galaxy models.
You can still do a soft reset on the S6 by holding down the power on/off button for 10 seconds.
That turns it off.
After you turn it back on, it should be working.
If restarting it fixed it, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Then restart it. Then remove the most recently installed app once the screen is responding.
I don't think it is a particular app.
Then do the other reboot option the S6 Galaxy has by holding down the power and volume down keys simultaneously for 7 seconds.
Okay, that is new.
If the device was frozen, it will usually reboot in a couple of seconds, but this may also put it in a maintenance mode.
Which is still more than what I have right now.
In maintenance mode, you can choose to do a factory reset.
That erases all data and applications.
You can also put it in safe mode from there, which disabled all third-party applications. Then you can see if it is a third-party app or the OS.
How do I navigate that menu? I've never seen it before.
You can navigate through the maintenance menu with the volume up and down keys, then select an option with the home button like USB debug mode.
I've never heard of debug mode.
It is a debug mode for developers or the Galaxy brand equivalent of the Apple Genius Bar.
Then I'll just reboot after turning off apps and see if that fixes it.
What I find funny is how the S6 phone has the power and volume down button push as a default help advice tip.
If in doubt, reboot is now standard tech support advice for all smartphones.
Just remember that if the battery is below 5%, it may not reboot because it lacks the power. If you totally drain the battery, charge it for at least 15 minutes before you try to power it on.
If the battery was dying, I'd know why it was unresponsive.
Then reboot and start uninstalling third-party apps by going to Home, Apps, Edit, hit the dash to remove it, select Uninstall to confirm, and keep going until the device seems to work fine.
I'd guess that it was if I could uninstall the apps.
You could try updating the OS by going to Settings, About Device, Software Update,
and then reboot, since that's necessary for every other solution you've told me.